guys, what's up? So welcome back to our another video of HTML and CSS, and in this video we are gonna see how to give glass effect to a form and how to give blur effect to a background, and the most important, how to create a pop-up form like this. So without wasting time, let's begin our tutorial, and for that let me open my Visual Studio Code, because there we will be writing all of our code to create this amazing website. So I have opened my Visual Studio Code, and here I have three files. One is index.html, the other one is style.css, and the third one is app.js. So we have HTML, CSS and JavaScript file. So in my HTML file, let me create some boiler code, and here we will be giving this a title of Glassmorphism website, and then here we will be having two divs. One will be of class name. Let us give this container, and we will be having another div which will be having a class name of let us give this pop up and form. So now we will be having one nav in our container div, and this nav will be having one h1 with the text logo. Okay, let us give this in uppercase, and then we will be having one button which we will be using to button which we will be using to make our form pop up. And so we will be giving this a class name of btn1, and here we will be giving this a value of login. So now we will be having another div which will be of class content, where we will be having our content basically. So here also we will be having one div with class text, and this text will be having one h1 which will be saying us that welcome to technical bytes, and there will be one paragraph which will be lorem, and we don't want such a long paragraph. That's why we will be removing these extra stuff. Okay, still it is very much. So let me remove more stuff over here. So after doing this, now let us open this file in with the help of live server, or let us simply let us see our file first. So this is our file till now, and let me close other things. So now what we want to do, we want to create our form, but before creating form, let us attach an image and let us give this some styling. So our image will be attached over here, and we will be attaching it using image tag, and we can write over here tech byte as an alternative text. So now we are done with our container, and now it's time to simply, or we can say mainly, style our container first, and then we will be moving on to our this pop-up form div. We will be creating it and then we will be styling it. So first of all, as usual, we will be removing our extra stylings given by our browser to us. So we will be saying padding 0, margin 0, and box sizing would be border box. So after this, we will be giving this a body, a background color, and this background color will be basically linear gradient because it is an gradient color. So we will be giving this a linear gradient, and yeah, here we will be saying 90-degree, and then we will be selecting two colors. One will be RGB, and this will be having a value of 53, 51, and then again 53. And then we will be having another RGBA value. Okay, this is RGBA, and yeah, here also we will be having value 25, 24, 26, and this will be having an opacity of 0.733. So now let's save this, and before opening our file, let us attach our CSS file with our HTML file so that we can see the effect that our CSS file would be giving to our page mainly. So this is attached, and let me also attach my JavaScript file to my HTML file with the help of script tag. So we have attached both of them, and yeah, let us give this a font family of sans serif. Now let us open this, and yeah, here we go. So we have everything till now what we want. Okay, this image is quite big, so first of all we need to give this image its height and weight, and then we will be looking to our website again. So let us go over here, and yeah, here let me give this a width and a height. So it has a width of 500 pixels, and yeah, it has a height of 350 pixels. So I will be giving this a width of 500 pixels and height of 350 pixels. Now let us save this and let us see our picture. Yeah, so we have everything fine, but this is not working. Okay, we have lots of space over here. So now, okay, it's not working right now. We give this a background color, but this should be only background or background image, because colors are just simple solid colors or with some opacity. So after doing this, now let us give this some styling, so that, or create a navbar and then align our text and our image in a particular manner. So for that I will be going to my CSS file, and over here I will be first of all giving this a color of Alice blue, because I want it to be in a shade of white. I want my text to be in the shade of white. And after doing this, I will be saying nav, and this nav will be having a property of display flex, and then we will be saying justify content, and we will be giving here the value of space around, and then we will be giving this a background color of mainly black but with some opacity. So I will be selecting this black color, and yeah, I will be giving this some opacity like 0.3 something. So it's 0.383. And after this I will be giving it a height of 8vh, and yeah, we will be giving this align items center. So after saving this, let us look our this page. let us minimize this and let us minimize this and make it corresponds to each other so that we can see whatever things we are doing. So after this we will be also okay. Right now you can see that it has a plain black transparent, a bit of transparent background. So now we will be basically giving styles to this button, which is our login button. And yeah, we will be first of all selecting our button with the help of the class btn1, which we give to our button. And here we will be giving this some width like 100 pixels, and then we will be giving this height of 8 vh, which will be same as our nav bar. And then we will be giving this a color of white smoke. And then we will be giving here a background color of transparent. And then we will be giving here a border of none. And then we will be having here a font size of 1.2 rem and a blur effect, because okay, first of all let us save this, and you can see that it's not popping out from background because its background color is transparent. So I will be giving this back drop filter, and this black drop filter will be having a blur value of suppose 10 or 15 pixels. So let me give this 10 pixels. And yeah, right now also you can see that it is not popping out. So just copy this and paste it on your nav bar also. So this will help us to make this particular thing pop up. And if you will be giving anything behind this nav bar, then it will also be working as a glass. Yeah, it will be also working as a glass for you. So for now, let's keep this much for navbar, and let's start focusing on our content. And yeah, before going to content, let us add few more things to our button. Like we don't want this button to have this outline, and we want a pointer cursor over this button, and we want some we want to transparent this button whenever someone hovers on this button. So that we will be doing with the help of btn focus. And yeah, here we will be saying that outline should be none, none. And then we will be saying btn, and this will be hover. And here we can give this opacity of 0.7. and yeah, we can say cursor cursor should be pointer. So why it's not working? Okay, this is btn1 and this is also btn1. So now it's working fine. You can see that on hover the cursor is also changing, the things the button is also having a opacity, and we are not getting a outline because we have given outline null. So now let's move on our content, and let us give this some cool effect and make it in the center. So we will be first of all selecting our content with the help of this class. So let me copy it from here, and yeah, let me paste it over here. and here we will be saying that it is a display of flex, and then we have here a flex wrap because we want this to be a semi-responsive website. So I want this flex to be wrapped so that when the size of a screen decrease it starts wrapping over. And yeah, here we will be having a justify content of space evenly, and then we will be giving this a text align of center, and then it is having a height of 90 vh, and then we will be having align items of center. So after doing this, let us see our arrangement. Yeah, right now it's in the center and it has been looking like this on full screen. So we have adjusted everything, and yeah, we have given styles to our nav, we have given styles to our content. Now it's time to create a form and then give styles to our form. So first of all, let us create a form in this with the help of mainly this div with class name popup form. So here we will be having one h1, and we will be writing login, then we will be having form tag, and yeah, this form tag will be having a label, and this label will be username, and let me create input. This input will be of type text with name, username, username, and this will be having a placeholder of username. So now we will be creating one more label of password, and this password will be having input, and this input will be of type type password, and this will be also having a name of password, and this will be having a placeholder of password. So now we are done with our labels, we are done with our inputs. We want a button, so that I will be writing outside this form because right now this form is not submitting anywhere. So I will be writing this button over here, and we will be giving this a class name of ptn2, and here we will be writing submit, and here we will be having one paragraph tag, and this paragraph will be saying not registered, registered, and here we will be having one span, and this span will be having some text like create an account or create your account. So let us see a form. So we have a form over here, so it's time to give stylings to our form because we have created a form. So for form styling, let me open my CSS file, and over here I will be selecting my form with the basically I will be selecting this whole div with the help of this class name, which is pop form. So let me copy this, and yeah, here let me paste it over here, and here we will be having a position of fixed because we don't want our form to be moved. So it's fixed fixed, and then we will be having a top of 50% and the left of 50%, and then we will be having a transform, and this will be having a translate of minus 50%, comma, because we want this form to be in the center of our web page, and that's why we are giving this a transform and translate of minus 50% and minus 50%. So after this we will be having a width of 400 pixels and a height of I guess 70 vh. Yeah, let's try with 70 vh. So it will be having a height of 70 vh, and then we will be having some padding like 50 pixels. So first of all, save it and look at to our form. So this is our form, and yeah, after doing all these things, let us give this a background color, and let's make a glass effect or give glass effect to our background. So here we will be having a background color, and this color will be RGBA, and here the values will be 243 comma 237 comma 237 comma 0.212. Yeah, it's a shade of basically it's a shade of white, and yeah, I messed up things over here. So let me correct this out, and you can see that we are having a cool glass type shade right now, but it is not looking like glass for now. So let's give this appearance of glass. So first of all, I will be adding box border, or we can say box shadow, and this box shadow will be having values of 0,5 pixels space, and this will be having a blur effect of 70 pixels and with a RGBA with a color basically, and this will be also 243, or let us give this 39 comma 38 comma 37, and this will be having okay, that's why it was not working. Yeah, now it will be okay, 0.794. Yeah, 0.794, and let us keep this 38 for now. So yeah, it's not so much blendy, but means it's very blendy with our background, and so it will be not right popping over our heads, but still it will be showing its effect. And now let's move on to backdrop filter that we give to our nav bar, because the main work is done by this only backdrop filter. So this will be having a back back, where is that drop drop filter, and yeah, this will be having a blur effect of suppose yeah, let's give this also 10 pixels. So let me save, and yeah, now you can see that it is looking like glass because of that blur effect. And yeah, we can also give this what we say to it, basically this border a radius, so we can give this border radius. Okay, border radius of suppose 15 pixels. And yeah, let me save this and look at the result. It's completely looking as nice and very much fragile glass. So after doing this, now let us first of all align and style all these contents, and then we will be seeing how we can give a pop-up effect to this form, and our background a blur effect. So first of all, just align this login, and then we will be aligning all these stuff, and we will be basically giving styles to them. So first of all, I will be selecting pop-up form, and I will be seeing H1, and here we will be having a text align, text align, and this will be center, and then we will be having a font size of 1.9 rem. Okay, these all things are calculated, so you can manipulate it according to yourself and according to your website. It's not compulsory to keep all things same the way I keep them same. So it's up to you, but I'm trying to create the same effect and the same website that we have seen in the beginning of the video, and so I'm using the calculated already calculated stuff like font size and paddings and heights and widths, everything. So after giving this font size of 1.9 rem, I will be giving this a letter spacing of 0.8 rem. Yeah, so or we can give this 10 pixels. So let me give this 10 pixels, and yeah, we are done with our pop-up H1, and now we will be giving styles to form and input and placeholders and labels also. So first of all, I will be giving this form some styling like or let me give first of all stylings to our labels and inputs. So we will be selecting label, and this label. Okay, what was it? Label. Okay. So this label will be having a display of a block, CK block, and then this will be having a color of Alice blue, and this will be having a font size of 1.2 rem, and then here we will be having a little spacing of 2 pixels. So let me save it and let me see this. So it is very much attached to our form, means this login and everything. So first of all, I will be giving this margin form, our form margin top, margin top of 40 pixels. Let me save this, and then I will be also giving this label padding basically. So this will be a padding top of 0.5 pixels. So yeah, it's not much, but it's enough for our form. So now we will be selecting our input, and yeah, we will be giving stylings to our input. So this is also display block, and then this has a width of 90%, and then this is having a background of transparent and a border of none, and yeah, then we have border bottom. Okay, border bottom, and this will be having a value of 1 pixel solid, and this has a white color. So after this also has a padding which will be 10 pixels, and then we have a font size of 0.5 rem. Now let us save and see the results. Fine. So now what we want? We want to style this placeholders because these are very tiny and they are not noticeable. And we also want this to be none means we want our outline to be none. So first of all I will be selecting input, and yeah, we will be saying focus, and we will be saying this outline of none. So now we don't have an outline. Now let's style our placeholder. So to style a placeholder, we will be selecting this placeholder, and yeah, here we will be giving this a color of RGB, and this will be having a value of 255 comma 255 comma 255 comma 0.4. okay, again we get lost. Okay, 0.4, and yeah, let me save this. So we have a placeholder, but it's very tiny, so let's give this a font size of 0.8 rem. Yeah, now it's looking fine. So we just want to now decorate our submit button and this thing, and then we are good to go. And to give buttons some functionality so that we can create a pop-up effect, and to give our background blur effect. So right now I have been going to code this button. So let me select this button. So we were having this button and button button. Okay, this is not but it's bottom button. Okay, now let's save this, and let me select this class. Let me go to my style.css. Let me save this, and let me, okay, I have this. So now let's give styling to our button. So this has a width, okay, not this, yeah, this has a width of 120 pixels and a height of 50 pixels, and yeah, then let me save this. Fine. So now we will be giving this a background color, and it will be RGBA, and yeah, we have a background color of 19,18,18, and this will be 0.582. So we have this grayish color over here. Now we will be saying border should be none, and yeah, we will be having a text color of white. So okay, yeah, now this is looking nice. So now we want to position it, so I will be saying this a position of relative, and then we will be giving this a top of 50 pixels, and left of, okay, this is left, and this will be having a value of 90 pixels. So we have a button in the center, and now we want this text to be somewhere else, but before that we will be giving this a focus so that we can remove this outline which we can see right now, and we will be also giving this a hover effect. So first of all, okay, cancel. Yeah. So first of all, we will be selecting, or we will be saying btn2, and this will be having a focus, and this focus will be like outline should be none. So now we don't have that outline, and okay, we will be saying btn2, and this time we will be saying hover because we want some hover effect for our button. And yeah, we will be giving this a background color of basically we will be removing this copy, and let me paste it over here. So you can see that it has a nice hover effect. We just removed this opacity that we have given to our button. So now we will be also having a cursor pointer so that we had this small tiny hand effect like this. So we have completed our styling still button. We still need to style this paragraph not registered, and yeah, that's an easy one. So I will be saying dot pop up pop up form, and we will be selecting p, that is a paragraph from that form. And here we will be giving this a position of absolute ABSOLUT absolute, and this will be having a top of 90% and left of 22%. Okay, this is 22%, and this has a color basically, so we can give this a color of RGBA, and this will be having a color of 255, 255, 255 with some opacity which is 0.445. Now let me save this, and yeah, you can see this over here. Now we want this create your account to pop out because we want our users to focus on our create your account specially. So for that I will be again selecting this pop-up form P, and then we will be saying span, and here we will be just giving this a color of some bright colors, like I have given this a shade of white for now. So we can say this like color, it's RGBA, yeah, I guess A, and yeah, we will be giving this a value of 230, and yeah, it's 230 comma 230 comma 230 comma, and let me give this 0.8. Okay, let me remove this because it's very much. Yeah, now it is popping out like these usernames and this login. So we have styled our form completely, and now it's time to give some effects like blur effect to our background and a pop-up effect to our form. So how we can do that? First of all, we want to go to our app.js, and we will be creating a function which will be having a name of pop-up, and this function will be bringing this blur blur and this pop up. So let's go to our index.html. So we want to add here an id of pop up, and we will be adding id over here with name blur because we want this whole background to be blurred and this form to be popped up. So I have just given them some names, you can give any name that you want. Now you will be saying is equals to document.getElementById, and yeah, we have our blur id over there. Same we will be doing it with our pop-up, and this will be also document okay, what I did this document.getElementById, and yeah, here we will be giving this a name of pop-up because we gave that in our HTML file. Now we have these two things, and we will be simply saying blur dot class list dot toggle, and here we will be giving this a name of active, and then we will be saying popup dot class list dot toggle, and yeah, here we will be giving this a name of show. So what it will be doing exactly whenever someone will be we give this yeah, this is a function basically. So whenever someone will be calling this function for the first time, it will be adding this class name to that particular thing. We want to add this particular name over this div. Yeah, this name will be added over here, and over here also. And when someone will be clicking this button for the second time where this function is called, then this will be removing these class names that we have just added. Like, it is an alternative things because it will add and it will remove basically the class name that we have given. So for that okay, now we have created everything, we have set up everything, but for the beginning we don't want this glass form to be visible to our users, because we want it to be visible when someone clicks on this button. So for that, I will be going to style.css, I will be going to this pop-up form, and yeah, here I will be saying this visibility hidden, and we will be giving here an opacity of 0, and here we will be also giving some transition, like transition all for 2 seconds, or we can give this let's give this 2 seconds. So let me save this, and right now you can see that we don't have that form visible on our website. It is completely gone. So how we can make it visible on clicking this button? So for that, I have already created this toggle effect. So I will be going to this login button. Where is this login button? Yeah, here it is. And I will be simply saying on click, call this function, which is pop up. So it's pop up function that will be called on click. And yeah, here as soon as this will be clicked, let me open my developer tools, and yeah, here I had this blur and pop-up ID. Okay, this I gave, sorry. So when I call this, okay, something is not right over here. Let me try this first. Let me close this first of all. Let's enlarge it and let us close this out. Yeah, so now you can see that our form is not visible, and we have made this, and we have this function pop up, and this function is called using this button. Where is this button? Okay, I called this function for submit button. I have to copy the same code and I have to paste the same code over here. Yeah, now when I will be clicking this, and now when we will be opening our developer tool, you can see that we have one extra div which is active and show, and when I will be clicking it for second time, that extra class is gone from our div. So how it is useful to create a pop-up form. So here I will be styling for active, like let me give, yeah, active. I will be selecting this class, and here I will be giving this filter, if 𝙿𝙤𝙎𝑟 filter, and this filter will be having a blur effect of suppose 2 pixels. So now this will be fun. As soon as it will be giving this a blur effect, and as soon I will be clicking this, it will be not giving any blur effect. Now I will be using this show class, and yeah, the things which we gave over here, where is that man now? We will be copying these things and we will be pasting the same things over here, and we will be visible, and yeah, this will be 1. So now let me open this, let me close this, and let me see this. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you like this video. Please share this video with your friends who are interested in coding and designing, and please stay tuned with our channel by subscribing 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝘾𝙍. Till then, bye guys.